Hey guys, it's Kieran from Yiannimize. We're back for another lesson with Arif.
Arif from Get Licensed Driving School. On today's lesson, a lot more independent driving from you, Kieran. We've done most aspects of it. We're going to go through the manoeuvres again, cover what we did last week, and see how it goes.
Also, we've got a special guest today, Ayman. We've got Ayman in the car, in the back. We've got Ayman today.
We need to keep an eye on him, make sure he's doing what he's been told.
Yeah,
Make
we're
sure
going to do it.
I have to control both of them now.
Yeah, let's jump in the car. We're going to be skirt. We're jumping in the whip. I'm going to get scared now because this is in there.
Right, Kieran, get yourself ready for me, please.
It's cold, isn't it?
It is. Who did you pass with?
I'm
from Surrey.
I'm from Surrey.
All right.
Some BSM company.
Oh, right. I work with BSM. That's what I qualified with, BSM.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous today now, Arif.
Why?
Because he's in the car.
Right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Mirrors, everything ready?
Yeah.
Right, just a very quick. Right, from now on, I want a bit more positivity from you. You're always a little bit negative.
Yeah.
You're not bad. If I say, you're not bad. Sometimes you sort of don't see things in time.
Yeah.
And if we work on that, because you can now drive a car, give yourself more time, now everything falls into place. Now, in the last lesson we've done sat-nav driving.
Yeah.
Was you quite comfortable with that?
Yeah, that was all right.
And also pedestrian crossings, yeah? When we approach a pedestrian crossing, what do we do when we see the Belician lights? What should we do once we see a crossing?
Slow down.
Yeah, but what do we do?
I don't know.
Check your mirrors, cover the brake, have a look, yeah? What are the zigzags on both sides and also in the middle mean?
No overtaking.
And?
No stopping.
No parking. Okay. And where there's a pedestrian crossing with the island in the middle, what does that mean? You don't have to wait for the person on the extreme right unless they're about to reach the island, yeah? Turn right, please. Turn right, please.
Right.
Please, yeah. Now also we've got another passenger in the car, which makes the car a little bit heavier, so therefore your braking distance has to be a little bit heavier because of the weight of the car, alright?
Yeah.
Try and give him a smooth ride, otherwise he'll get off during the drive. Try not to let the wheels of the steering come through your hands, please.
He's always so happy to be with me.
I love Kieran.
I
love Kieran. He makes my day.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. When he's not in the mood. And what could we do when we're waiting in traffic for more than 5-10 seconds?
Yeah, put the handbrake on, but I hate it, you know it.
Right, but we need to do it, Kieran, please.
Yeah.
The reason being, if, again, somebody hits you, don't go and hit the car in front. Let's apply it, please.
Gus is behind. Yeah, Gus is behind, cuz. They're all behind in the other car.
Are they?
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Probably to the fish and chip shop.
Oh, right, the one in that one
this
there.
is awkward now. He's going to put me under pressure because they're behind.
Why?
Because he will.
Kieran.
Don't we do?
No.
Did they know it's you?
Of course they know it's me.
Yeah, Elliot's got his phone up. Don't take notes.
And we're going to do a left at the lights, please. Right, Kieran,
Yo.
that's not very good. Can you pull up on the left, please? Pull up on the left.
I forgot, innit?
Right, thank
To go
you.
second gear.
Handbrake neutral. Right, Kieran, you've had enough lessons there, mate. That shouldn't happen. Right, we're doing a left turn. What was the first thing you should do?
Slow down.
No. What do we do when we're turning left?
I don't know, I told you, I forget easy, innit?
Come on, you can't afford to do that now. You know, there are some things you must not forget. And if I remind you, you're going to remember it. MSPSL, what's the M?
You're going to have to go through it again.
Mirrors, isn't it? Then signal.
Yeah.
You left your braking and very late then you're signalling.
Yeah, I did.
Now, what could be the problem with that? Car behind you can come very close to you.
Yeah.
All right. So therefore, you've got to give people a chance to know what you're doing in good time. Now, you dealt with it. You came round also with a clutch down, didn't you?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Well, it was free flowing the car. I could see the clutch down, and also it was coasting, wasn't it? So basically, we're not using the engine brake in there.
We're not?
No, because you've got the clutch down. It's not in gear, is it? Yeah. So the car's sort of rolling. Remember on the hill?
Oh, yeah.
When you put the clutch down, what happens? It picks up speed, doesn't it?
I told you, you know when we were pulling up here, when you said on the left, turn left, it went out my mind.
Yeah, but you can't afford to do that now.
And then
when we was coming, then I thought, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's left here, and then I realised, oh.
Okay, but then what you got to
free.
do, you can't keep forgetting, because you know we're coming up to not to test standard, but there's certain things now that it should become second nature, because these are the first things that we taught you.
Yeah.
So when I ask you to do a left, you need to think about what the left involves. You started off quite confidently, quite good, everything good, but you can't afford to forget.
Yeah.
You're driving a vehicle, yeah, and what you do on the road will affect others, yeah. All right, so you must apply the MSPSL, all right?
Yeah.
Please. If you do forget, ask me, but as far as I'm aware, I've taught you it, you've done it reasonably
I'm
well.
going to ask you, how do I turn left again?
What? Are you serious?
Like that. No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, right, yeah. Tell me I forgot the procedure and I'll go through it with you again. But really, the amount of lessons we've had, that should not happen.
What is it? Mirror, signal,
And then, what's the P?
position,
And then?
speed,
And when you think about your speed, what do you think about?
gears.
Good. And then as you're coming around a corner, your clutch has to be up, unless it's a very, very narrow road, okay?
Yeah.
Please,
So your clutch
please.
always up, yeah?
Before you turn, because then you're coasting. You know that. You know all this, mate.
I know. I forget quick, like. Do you know?
Write it down then, because, you know, I need it from you
Like,
now.
I'll remember it now, yeah, and then we'll go like left soon, like doing something else, and then whatever we do, I'll remember that.
So how are we going to sort out the problem?
I'll
How are we
forget
going to sort it
ideas.
out? Because, you know, you do that on the test. I mean, you came round
If
a
I'd done
corner.
that,
It was
that's
a bit.
straight fail.
No, it's not a fail, because you didn't lose control. You didn't hit anybody, but it was a little bit uncontrolled, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, when you're ready, move off,
We're gonna move off.
please. You know, you need to do what you know now.
I need to do what I know.
Yeah. I'll go through it with you, but there's certain things now that you should definitely be doing on your own, without forgetting. So, old man putting the heater on.
Yeah, the heating on again.
It was nice when it was summer, weren't it?
Yeah.
Right, what I'd like you to do now is take the next road, please, on the right. Turn right. Please. Like for instance, when you're doing a left, think about what the left involves. When you're doing a right turn, think about what the right turn involves, you know. You've got to think about what you're doing. Because what we do on the road affects others like what they do affect us, so...
Yeah.
That was good. Okay. Be positive in your actions. Don't trust no one but yourself. If you look ahead, you're going to give yourself time. Take the next road on the right, please. Turn right. Think about it, give yourself time. Would you go for that?
Nah. I was thinking about going to gear 1 and I thought, nah.
It's like one point I thought you were going to turn there.
I didn't want to go too far in it. I was going to stop close sooner. And then I thought I was too far, so that's why I carried on going. And then I went too far. It was alright.
I'd like you to pull up on the left, just after this road, please. Just pull up on the left.
Oh, here?
Yeah, just by the tree with that label on it, the sticker on it. Keep going a bit more, just by the tree. A bit more. Closer. Thank you.
Yeah?
Ah, right. As you came up to that junction, to be honest with you, at one point, split second, I thought you were going to go for it. Did you feel that way as well? Yeah, you don't want to give us that inclination.
So what should I do? Slow down more, quicker?
No, the way you went for the steering,
Yeah.
all right, I just felt that you were going to go for it. If you can't turn, then keep the wheels straight.
I thought it was alright because the white line was still deep.
Right,
Do you
but
know what I
then
mean? I
when
didn't
you
cross
sort
over.
of started to steer,
Yeah.
I just felt at that moment, just for a split second, that you might go for it. I was going to do parallel parking here, but he's obviously getting into the car. So when you're ready, move off.
Maybe he's not getting into the car.
Yeah, I don't want to wait that long because then we're wasting time. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough then.
Thank you. And take the next route on the left, please. Turn
This one
left.
here?
Yeah.
Is it hard to park on this side of the road?
Well, basically the same technique. Right, what I'd like you to do is to pull up on the left here for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just by the post. Bit more. Keep going a bit more. Bit more. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm hoping that you'll tell me one thing when I ask you something. Do you remember the parallel parking?
A bit.
Right, would you like to have a go?
Is it, you pull up, 1 metre or 1 foot, and then reverse to your back in the front, just in line with the front of the car.
Yeah.
Then is it half a turn?
Before
one turn.
One turn. And before we do the one turn, what do we do?
Look around
Why?
to make sure there's no cars.
Right,
coming
why
or
do we look?
behind.
Yeah, why? Why? Because the front of the car's going to swing out, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you must look. Okay, and then we come back until.
Is it the front door handles hit the curb?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then full lock.
No, two to the
turn,
right. And if
two
it's
turn.
going to hit the curb,
Yeah.
then full. Yeah.
So when it's coming back, say the curve's there, yeah?
Right.
Just before it hits, I'd quickly turn it. Or
No.
can I...
When the door handle touches the curb,
Yeah.
we steer 2 turns to the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel that you're going to hit the curb, you continue
Yeah.
to steer. If you're still going to hit the curb, you stop, go forwards and reverse back. Yeah. Keep the car slow. Observation. Have a go.
But the only thing is this one's slanted as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
So it's gonna
because
roll back.
it could roll back, so you got to think about that. Good, you're assessing the road in which you're doing it in. That's good.
So do I have to do all this? Like,
Well, you think, or you do what you think you should do. We've talked about it before, and if it's wrong, I'll correct you.
I hate being wrong.
As long as you accept that you're wrong sometimes. And as you're about to stop, always check your mirror. So if anybody's behind you,
Yeah.
all right, just remember now, slow, continuous observation.
Okay, that's about in line. There. And then I look around. See the car's gonna swing around. And then look this now.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, that one hit the wheel.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
now I'm not disappointed in the fact that you couldn't do it. I'm disappointed in the fact that, did you know you're going to hit the curb?
Nah.
Well, you've got to look.
But
Stop.
I'm looking, this is what I'm saying, I'm looking.
Oh, you can see,
But it's not
surely.
hit it.
It's on it, it's wedged on it.
So I should have been a bit more forward.
You should have stopped before you hit it and gone forwards. Secondly, you're too fast.
Too far.
You're too fast.
So wait, tell me when to stop here, when I should be
Okay.
turning.
All right, let's
So
go
like,
back.
no, tell me now, like.
Right,
now.
let's go forward again and we'll, okay. Clutch down, keep it slow. Right, get your position.
So we're here.
A bit more. The other thing also is you can stop,
Yeah.
you can pause it. And you told me earlier on that it was slightly downwards incline.
Yeah.
So therefore, instead of using your brake, you let the car roll back because you steered a little bit slow. So you look at my hand, that's the curb.
Yeah.
Instead of the car doing that, it's
Yeah.
basically done that because you're too fast, so you didn't give yourself time.
I
So
should-
even if you pause and try steering,
Yeah.
it's not. We don't teach it, but it's acceptable if you need it. Yeah. So what I want you to do, come to your first position and stop and tell me, please. So when you come to your first position, stop and tell me.
Yeah.
Okay. What you're going to do now?
Then it's one to the left.
But before we do that, which is
Round.
right, and then do your turn. Yeah. All right. Now, when you come to your second point, stop and tell me that you've reached the second
This is the
point.
thing, when you say when it hits the curb, I can't really see.
Right, hold on then, we'll sort something out. In the big mirror, can you see the front door handle?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
this bit, when you feel it's touched the edge of the curb,
Yeah.
stop. Yeah?
Like here. See that's what it looks like. Here.
Okay, a little bit more, fraction. So where would you say stop now? Where would you say it is now?
That's like halfway on it.
All
That's
right,
what it looks like.
use that as a reference point for yourself, yeah? What are you going to do now? Stop.
It's 2 stones to the right.
Quickly. So let it roll very slightly. Now looking behind you here now, and come back, and looking at the round mirror, are you going to hit the curb?
It don't look like it.
Right, so let's continue.
Like I said, it's so tiny, I can't.
Well, surely you can see the curb there, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see? Let it roll back. And then once you're straight, correct the wheel quickly. Quickly. And reverse back. Now, the next time we do it...
So it's going back. I'm not even touching the accelerator, so what's that? Is that?
You're using tick over, what we call tick over.
Is that bad?
No, as long as you can use it. Basically, you're using the petrol that's keeping the engine running to move the car. If you don't use the clutch properly, you could stall, but you're not stalling, you're dealing with it. Now, the next time we do it...
But it looks so far away from the curb.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming up to. Next time we do it, let the door handle go a little bit more. That will bring you closer.
Yeah.
Right, have another go, please. And if you're too far, I mean, this is acceptable to be honest. Yeah. If you're too far, you just go forward, correct, and come back. Right, have a go. I want you to do it on your own.
I can't see it on the big mirror. I can't see.
Well, the round mirror, that's what it's for. Can you see? Are you going to hit the curb? Look at the round mirror. Can you see?
It look like it.
Oh, then come back. And if you're very tight, what should you do?
Just go forward.
No, stop. That's it. Now, if you're very tight there, if you see that you're too close to the curb, you should steer a bit more just to miss the curb. Do you understand?
Yeah. So what about that? Like that?
That would pass you. That's perfect. But
anything.
Anything within that distance is good. Right, on that occasion, you're quite close. You haven't hit the curb. You could be a millimetre away. If you don't hit it, you don't hit it. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. I can do this, innit?
Yeah. If you want to put the round mirror, that's why we got the round mirrors, so that we don't need to do that. You see?
Oh no. See. Almost.
Right, but if you feel that you're going to hit it or you're too close there. Right, so when we come to the door handle, when we do the twice, look at it. If you think you're too close, just steer it a little bit more to miss the curb. Now, the other thing I want to show you is, for instance, let me just show you something here. Now, we don't always park our car first time. You know, sometimes I have to go forward and, you know, do it again like your friend does, yeah? So, say for instance here, we're in this position. Now, hold the steering for me. So you're coming back.
I'm not touching the pedal,
right? Yeah, I'm going to. So what's happening there? We're going to hit it. Right, so we stop. Right, you're on your test now. Yeah. So you've stopped here. You're going to hit the curve. What do you think you should do here?
Go forward and then
show me.
Knock it more.
Show me. So yeah, which way are you going to steer?
What can't I just go straight? Or
why do you want to go straight? You're going up here. So what would you do?
Just turn left and then go.
Well, do what you think you should do. Yeah. So steer it very quickly. And keep it very slow, very quickly. That's it. And then when you're go forward a bit more, use the road. And then what you're going to do now?
Reverse.
Yeah. And what you're going to do with it? Steering. And what you're going to do with it? Good. That's it. And then when you're straight, what you're going to do now? And then come back a bit. And that's a pass. Handbrake neutral. You see, you've got to know what to do if you get yourself.
Yeah, everything. The thing, I just wait.
Yeah, but we've told you when we done this first time. I told you that look, everything's not going to do happen 100% on your test. Yeah. Now, if you're making a mistake, the examiner will see right. He's made a mistake. He's quite calm. He's fixed it. No problem. He doesn't park his car first time all the time. I don't do it all the time. He does it. So, as long as you know how to correct the mistake, because he's there to see if this guy does a mistake on the road while he's driving on his own, can he get out of it? Yeah, he can. So he's obviously safe. Right, now, do you feel the need, or did you feel the need to go all the way back again? No, just go forward, correct it.
Yeah, so when you asked me what should I do, I thought like you would have said to not go all the way back, but like go forward.
There might be a time if you haven't got enough room. If you haven't got enough room to go forward, like towards him and fix
Yeah.
the. You might need to go out a little bit and then steer it quicker. It depends. You've got to assess what situation you're in.
Yeah.
But if you've got enough for him to go forward and fix it,
Yeah.
then you fix it. You have to assess the situation that you're in at the time you're in it and deal with it, But the thing is now, we've done this before, and I think we had a little problem with it before. We fixed it, and it's arised again, Now, what I want you to do, we're going to do this once more today. I want you to go back there. I ain't going to say a word unless I have to, and I'm going to leave it. If you do it wrong, we're going. So it's a little bit of pressure.
Alright.
Go on, bro.
The only thing I want to say to you is slow. You can stop it. It does have to be continuous.
Yeah.
Right, show me. Go there.
Like that.
Can we come back until we got enough room to pull out, please? Okay, thank you. Right, when you're reversing there back, where should you be looking? Why are you not looking there?
I was looking in there.
Quick look. Yeah, that's it. Well done. That was good. All right?
Yeah.
But it has to be continuous.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't want you to come back next week and say, "Oh, I forgot to tell me again."
Yeah.
Because that's just, holding us back. You're well capable.
Because
The only
you
thing-
told me the first time, okay, good. But then we haven't done it for ages. I know obviously you can't do it every lesson, just so I remember again. But it's like when you got parallel park here, it's like I forgot. Or same when you saying that turn left there, it's like I literally forgot that MSPSL.
Yeah, but the left, we've done a lot more lefts than we've done parking, so they should be a lot better. All right, well
I
done.
think normally I just pull in like I did, but you just haven't said anything probably.
When you're ready, move off. Good boy. It's all about consistency, driving. Got to be consistent. It's not like on your, when you're driving, turn right. It only takes a second to make a mistake. I've had people fail in the last 30 seconds of their driving test.
Yeah.
Turn right, please. Like, for instance, turn it into the test that they didn't signal or they didn't do this or...
Well, that's a fail.
Well, if it causes a problem, because, car coming up behind you can't just come and stop promptly to do a right or a left turn without signalling.
Yeah.
Especially if the road ahead is clear. And turn left. What do you think about our man's driving?
He's actually doing well.
Eh?
Compared to the first video,
Yeah.
he's actually doing well.
Well, it's not bad actually when he's with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roundabout turn right, second exit. I feel confident with him, but sometimes he just lapses. Turning right, second exit, please. Good, well done. I like the hill assist there. Hey? Yeah, the hill assist was good, wasn't it?
I didn't really feel it.
Yeah, because it's becoming subconsciously. You're doing it subconsciously, aren't you? It's in there now. It's in the brain. Right, at the traffic lights, we're going to do a right turn. Do you remember the near side offside situation?
Yeah.
We're turning right at the lights, please. We're turning right at the lights. What's the colour of the car behind you?
White.
Stop cheating.
It was a van. I
Yeah,
saw
but you
it.
cheat. When I asked you, you looked at your mirror. Cheat. Stop cheating, man. Did your mum and dad teach you to be honest?
Yeah.
You don't want to do this. You
I
don't
didn't
want to
lie. I just.
You did lie. Don't do this, Kieran, please. You're creeping past the white line.
I'm not past.
Wait,
Please.
say that again?
Huh?
Yeah, it's not green to go. Is it green to go right? Nah.
Can we go, please, Kieran?
Can we go?
Yes, it's a green light, Kieran.
That one there on the right, I thought that's to go right.
There are some lights where you filter.
Yeah, I thought that's what it is.
Yeah, but when it's green, continuous green, then it's for all. When you get a filter,
Yeah.
then it will show you the direction.
So like the other one that we're always going in for long.
Yeah, but that's showing you the direction of the arrow is green. Yeah, but if there's no direction of arrow, then green is for all of us.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's times where traffic turning right.
If it's green, then anyone can go.
Provided, anybody that's facing
I'm there waiting for the green
yeah,
light.
but we don't. Yeah, we don't get green arrow at every light, do we? All right.
No,
it's only in some situations.
I saw the square box next to it.
Pardon?
Okay, I saw the square box next to it.
What, the box junction?
No, you know where the green light was? There was another box next to it.
Yeah.
Another light. I thought that was to turn right.
No, they're all yours. Kieran, come on, mate. That's it. Concentrate on it, please. You decide, and why are you asking me now?
I thought the car was there.
So what do we do if we're not sure?
Whoa, we've got Ayman back in one piece, code.
Right, you see, look, Kieran there. Look, to correct your wheel, go forward a bit, please. Go forward a bit to correct your wheel. Look, Kieran there, right, go forward a bit, correct your wheel. Right there, you've stopped there to do a right turn, and you're asking me, shall I go? Now, if I was to say go or stop, who would be making the decision there, me or you?
You.
So that's not the point. The point of it now is you got to make the decisions, yeah?
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like I told you last time, I don't want to do it, and then you start shouting, no, Kieran, you've done this, is that.
When have I shouted at you?
Like, whereas, to be honest, I was thinking...
Yeah, but I'd rather you...
I thought, you know what, we're at Yiannimize, so if Arif's going to shout you, we're back anyway.
I'd rather you make the decision, and if it's wrong, I'll stop you, or but at the end of the day, I want you to think of it. That's what we're trying to get to, a point where you're driving this car without me saying anything. That's how you know you're ready for your test. Yeah. Like there, I can say, right, go, or no, wait for him, and it's easy. But I want you to make that decision. Okay.
As you're behind the wheel.
How do you think I'm dealing with him? He's hard work, isn't he?
You gotta love him though.
Yeah, you do. Got to say it about him.
So guys, we're back from this lesson with Arif. I already know what you're going to say. Whether
Alright, you tell me what I was going to say then.
The first turning left, I was totally wrong.
Why?
Because I didn't do the order. I was coasting.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that.
So the one time that you don't do it properly, you could have caused a problem, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about the positives as well. Overall, looking a lot more confident.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more comfortable next to you.
Yeah.
It's just maintaining it and keeping it up at all times that you're behind that wheel. Never forget that, alright? Every time you get behind that wheel, it's the same thing all the time. Safety of others, safety of yourself, anticipation. But I feel a lot better about you driving it. Obviously you do as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah,
Take care.
Next week. That's